Ability. The milkman, the paper boy, evening's evening. It's your old familiar friends waiting just around the bend. Everywhere you look, everywhere you look, I hear the home alone too. Everywhere you look, everywhere you look, somebody's gonna need you. Lost out there and you're all alone. The guidance way to carry you home. Everywhere you look, everywhere you look,
Go ahead and get started with introductions. I'm Miss Ortega, the principal.
I'm Miss Hartshorn, Kinley's mother.
Hi there, I'm Miss Breedlove, the resource teacher at Starpoint.
Good to see you again. I'm Miss Kalupi, Kinley's teacher.
And hello everyone, I'm Kinley.
Hi, my name's Miss Sandberg, and I'll be taking notes today. I'll also be taking the minutes that we'll review at the end of the meeting.
This is an annual ARD meeting for Kinley, and the purpose of today's meeting is to review Kinley's present level of performance and goals for this upcoming year. We will review all the components of the Individualized Education Program, IEP, and allow for questions or comments throughout.
As we look at the IEP, this first page of the IEP simply states that you are in attendance. I will go ahead and interpret the information as we proceed through the meeting. The top of this page covers the evaluation data, including information from Dibbles, Mays, and teacher observations. The bottom explains that Kinley has received adequate instruction on reading and writing. Based on the evaluation data, your child meets eligibility as a student with a specific learning disability in the area of reading, comprehension, and writing mechanics.
It is very important to follow a predetermined structure during your IEP meeting. Including each member in the room can help the parents and child feel more comfortable.
Then the administrator will set the meeting's purpose, and the special education teacher will continue with specific data the school and teachers collected about the student.
Do you have any questions so far?
Yes, what is Dibbles?
Dibbles is a series of tests that measures for an increase or decrease in words per minute, and this test is done on a weekly basis with all of the students.
This first part doesn't apply to Kinley yet.
What is a transition?
Transition is for students who may be transitioning into high school or post-secondary school, or it means that the child is 18 years of age and the Individuals with Disabilities Education Act, the IDEA, transfers to the student.
Now we have come to review the present levels of academic achievement and functional performance, the PLAT. We will go into an in-depth review of Kinley's current performance in all academic and functional areas. Based on reviewed and collected data, Kinley's strengths include: Kinley listens to instructions well and is cooperative with the teacher and her peers. She has an excellent number sense, especially when it comes to the comparison of numbers, greater than, less than, or equal to. Kinley has a desire to learn about science, which helps her excel in the subject area. When she is having difficulties, she perseveres and works hard to understand the content or learn the skill. Mom, do you have any strengths you would like to share about your daughter?
She's a very bright kid. Math and science are her areas of interest, and she enjoys spending time outside of school working on these subjects. She is also very athletic and works well with her teams.
Whoa, sounds like she's an amazing kid. Kinley, we're about to go talk about a bunch of boring grown-up talk. Why don't you go and join your classmates again?
Okay, bye Mom.
Bye, Kinley. I'll see you soon.
Based on reviewed and collected data, Kinley continues to struggle with trouble staying still for longer periods of time and will get up and talk around. She has difficulty identifying the larger fraction when given two to compare. Kinley struggles with reading comprehension, with coming up with the main idea of the passage while taking a Dibbles test. At times, she has trouble staying on topic when her peers are around. Kinley needs improvement in her writing, specifically in sentence structure and punctuation. Do you all have any questions?
What is the Dibble score in reading comprehension?
Kinley's Dibbles score indicates her reading comprehension level. The 5th grade expectation is 115 correct words read per minute. She scored significantly lower than the benchmark, which means that her reading level is in the 4th grade range. We would encourage her to continue reading personal books at home out loud in order to help her continue to improve her reading fluency.
Now we'll be looking at her annual goals. Her first annual goal is, By the end of the year, the student will master the following grade 5 ELA TEKS by completing various activities and exercises geared towards the appropriate content both individually and with teacher guidance. Her annual goal number 2 is that by the end of the year, the student will master the following grade 5 ELA TEKS by analyzing books and writing samples, as well as complete their own writing individually and with teacher guidance. And that can be found in TEKS 110.16b 18a. Are we all in agreement on her proposed goals?
Yes.
Now, some of her short-term objectives are, for her annual goal number 1, is to read a level 5 reading passage individually, but with teacher guidance on the meaning and vocabulary in 15 minutes. Her second short-term objective would be to correctly identify the main idea of a passage by highlighting the main topic sentence, thesis, and write a summary of the passage in her own words. Are we all in agreement on her proposed reading goals?
Yes.
Ms. Sandberg, can you make a note that we're all in agreement on Kinley's short term?
Yes, of course.
It's extremely important to have the art committee members restate the goals that were just determined and have every member verbally agree to the goal they decided upon.
This will decrease any opportunity of error within the student's new educational plan. Having a note taker present would help keep track of all the agreements made within the meeting.
Kinley's annual goal number 2 short-term objectives are that she will be able to complete a detailed brainstorm by developing one main idea and 3 supporting details for her writing, using a teacher-made graphic organizer for assistance. Her short-term objective number 2 is to write a short personal narrative including the main idea and details and including at least 2 topic sentences with little guidance from the teacher. Are we all in agreement on her proposed writing goals?
Yes.
Taking into consideration the impact of Kinley's disability in the areas of need, the following accommodation or modifications may be needed in order to attain the annual goals and make progress in the general education curriculum. Make the reading passages 1 grade level down so they are shorter and she can focus on it more to be able to comprehend it, allowing her to have more frequent brain breaks to stand up and move in between activities. Minimize distractions and give her an individual workspace, give her a graphic organizer to fill in her writing, and allow her to have more time to complete reading and writing assignments. Are we all in agreement to these goals?
Yes.
Kinley's schedule of services include 150 minutes a week of writing in the general education room, 225 minutes of reading in in-class teacher support. She does not need extended school year services. Are we in agreement with the proposed minutes?
Yes. Thank you for all you do for our little Kinley.
We are just happy to help her to be as successful as she can be.
This next page explains that Kinley receives 34 hours a week in the general education classroom and 1 hour in the special education room, but does not need any other specialist help. Are we in agreement?
Yes.
Ms. Sandberg, please make a note of this.
Yes, ma'am.
Based on the accommodations and modification Kinley needs in the classroom, she will need to receive extra time on the state assessment at the end of the year.
At this point in the meeting, there normally would be a discussion about specific goals provided by outside specialists. These specialists could include physical therapy, speech therapy, or reading specialists.
This particular student did not need assistance from outside specialists, so these goals were omitted from the meeting. Another topic that could be discussed at this time would be an extended school year, where the student would stay in school within the summer months. All of these could be discussed if the child shows the need for them.
To finish, I will read off the assurances. Number 1. The ART Committee assures that removal of students with disabilities from the regular educational environment occurs only if the nature or severity of the disability is such that education in regular classes with the use of supplementary aids and services cannot be achieved satisfactorily. Number 2. The ART Committee assures that each student with a disability participates in non-academic and extracurricular services and activities, including meals and recess periods, with non-disabled students to maximize the extent appropriate to the needs of the student. Number 3. The ART Committee assures that to the maximum extent appropriate, students with disabilities, including students in public or private institutions or other care facilities, are educated with students who are non-disabled. Thank you all for coming. We will be sending home the updated paperwork today or tomorrow. Please sign if we all agree. Have a great day, and please let us know if you have any questions or concerns.
Girl, you